Have you guys seen the Cable Guy?
Alright. Sorry,
Cable Guy Gary?
guys. We are running a little bit behind tonight.
Let's go.
But meeting recording is now up and running, so.
Oh, good. 809. It's pretty good. Yeah. Hi everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I appreciate all of you for working on the project. Just say that and be positive. And the teamwork is making me smile so much. And I've been watching and viewing the text and trying to be as active as possible. And right now, I'm the only level designer, kind of as far as like the main thing. But I do have more time now, so that's a good thing. So I'll be working on it every single week and try to get a level done every week. But as far as or either level or just go back and upgrade the level, which I did today, level 1 and 2. We can talk about any subject you want first. Grace and Zeke, they were talking about really cool UI, and I'm honestly very excited about it. So if you want to talk about that first and then go to my level,
Yeah. So, Grace, do you want to take
if
it?
you want.
Yeah, sure. I got the Pure F up.
Okay.
Nice.
I
Holy,
like
that's
one more image
you are
there.
good at PRF. Wow, I like that. That's better than my organization at PRF.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
this one is bigger because I think this is the one we're definitely going to use the most. But like a combination of these two. So basically, the idea is health and mana would be up here, probably close together, like just regular progression bars as of right now. We could stylize them later on, but that's like a later thing. This was also just used as like a way of just showcasing health and mana just in the top right corner, just to have enough space for the player to see around them. Because Hollow Knight being a side scroller, players obviously need like a lot of space to figure out like where they will want to go, especially when it comes to hidden passages. The reason why the Kingdom Hearts one is here is because we had the idea, because we looked at this thing in the Dark Souls one, and I had the idea of, well, what if we like put like Ko's face up there as like a little visual representation of how they're doing health wise. So like when they get hurt, they could probably like flash to like this for a minute and then back to
Yeah,
like normal. And then when they get to low health, it's like, oh no, we're dying. Just has that like a very hurt version of Ko.
and to add, it's a 2D, so we don't really see the face. So it's actually pretty cool to see the face at all times.
Mm. Whether it's animated or it's just some PNG stills,
Yeah, it
either
can
or
PG
works.
still probably most of the time, but when you get I like the herd idea. I like we talk about grabbing elements of other games, but to make a good game, you sometimes you gotta recycle really good ideas in your own way, and this is one of those examples where we're reusing an idea for our own way.
Yeah, and the score and the timer section of like the Mario HUD is probably going to go in the top left here. And it'll be like a timer, not counting down, but more so just recording how much time you spend in a level, and then there would be points or something below that.
Or top right.
Top right, that's what I meant.
Oh, I just want to make sure. Sorry.
Yeah, top left is the health and mana. And then bottom left, we're going to have the elements and the time crystals. They would be represented as like little visual symbols in these box grids. And their control schemes, I like the way that Dead Cells like keeps their keybinds or control schemes under the symbols, so that players
Mhm.
constantly have a way of knowing what every like symbol is. And the reason why I have the Oblivion remaster HUD right here, not only because I've been playing the hell out of it recently, but
Yeah,
because of the spell symbols right here. This one, like, this one lets you know, like, it's in the shape of a heart. So you know if you use it, it's a healing spell. So they have, like, all sorts of different symbols depending on the element of a spell that you're casting. So it's stuff like that, like the flare spell. Like, it's a fire symbol, so you know when you cast it, you can expect a fire spell. It's like with element shifting in this bottom left corner here. So we change it from like a text format of the words of the elements themselves to symbols. as long as the switching aspect of it works functionally, we can change those text boxes to an image and then switch the texture of that image to whatever like art that we have. It could be just simple 2D art that's set on top of it, and we could also do a visual effect of one element changing to the other. So like when you're changing to electric, there's like the symbol switches, but then there's like an electrical effect like around like the box
Ooh,
here.
I like that too. Adding that little effect around.
Yeah, I would have to do like my own research around there, or that could be an artist thing. We'd have to talk about that further, but
Perhaps, yeah.
as of
But
right
not-
now, functionality is all that matters. We can't
Right.
focus too much on flair.
Yep, exactly. I love it, Grace. That's awesome. I mean, visualizing the entire UI right now is in my head, and watching and looking at the peer ref, of course. Anyone have anything to add or have questions or like want to talk about it, any part of it or something?
Nope.
I like all of the suggestions that were put here, especially the character's face symbolizing how much health they have. Because whenever I play video games, I forget to look at my health bar, and I think having a like a physical face of like how the character's looking will remind me to look at, hey, I'm dying, or
There are
Right.
some situations where you need both auditory and visual symbols. So not only is there going to be like a border vignette around here when you're like at low health and there's like a little pulsating red effect, it would also have the character's face here in the corner. I would have to edit it so that you can actually clearly see the character's face and it's not covered up by the vignette, but I do have a vignette I could use as like a little flashing animation, because you can actually animate images within Unreal Engine. It's just a very tedious process to do so. So, I mean, it's not entirely hard. It's just something that you have to kind of tamper around with in order to properly understand it.
Right, and getting like you said, making all the mechanics work is the most important part right now. And
Yes.
yeah, I love the idea.
Mhm.
Ideas.
Yeah, I just have this saved right
Um,
now. I could probably
Cool.
export it into like a PNG or something, because talking
Move
about
on
getting
to,
together like a
something.
Google Drive.
Zeke, you want to say anything or got anything?
Yeah.
About?
So is there a
Picking on
Google
you.
Drive where you can put all like the reference images into?
I think your mic is off.
I can hear him. He's just kind of scratchy.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Zeke, I can hear you.
Oh, I said that. Slayer, is there a Google Drive for us to put all the reference images in?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I guess not.
Can you guys not hear him? I don't think they can hear you.
Oh,
He just jumped back in.
Oh,
we good?
Yeah, we still can't hear you, Slayer.
Slayer, you good? Oh no.
I think his mic's
Uh-oh.
off.
Yeah.
You might have to switch the Discord in settings. Discord.
I think he was using like his wireless headset. I think the battery just died on it.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
No, like he's shaking his head no, so that means it's not that.
Nope.
Well, I got a question. Has anybody seen the Minecraft movie while we wait?
Not yet. All I know
really,
is chicken jockey.
That's all I know too. I still don't understand why it's so good.
Apparently, like a lot of people say it's a really bad movie, but apparently for me it gives off Napoleon Dynamite vibes, and then that's when I realized I think the director is the same guy who directed Napoleon Dynamite, if I'm correct. I'd have to look that up.
Really.
Well, Napoleon Dynamite's pretty awesome. So
Jared Hess. Yep, he did Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre.
yeah, that's some good stuff.
That was a lot. But I can't believe how many people freaks out over that one moment.
I
Yeah.
It
And now we
was
lost touch.
It was because it was the delivery of that line plus all the memes going around, and then you have a bunch of young adult dudes and teenagers, because it's all dudes. That's all I've seen. Just it's all guys and being stupid.
Uh,
A guy brought his whole chicken into the theater and he raised it up
I
during
saw
that moment in the movie.
I saw some people have a bunch of fireworks in the movie and set it off.
Oh
my
no, don't do that.
man,
Other people been just getting buckets of popcorn thrown on them or buckets of water thrown on them.
man, people are going crazy.
But they show up with a whole fireworks set and sets it off. That's stupid.
There was oh, he just put in chat.
Oh, nah, we still can't hear you.
Oh, that's you typing, Grace.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear you now, but I read your lips, so.
Okay, then.
Oh, looks like.
Hello?
Hey there. Welcome, Jacob.
Hello?
Why did my VPN make me not come in here? And then I turned off my VPN, then I came in here.
Good question.
And don't talk to me about VPS. One time, my Norton one basically turned off all my YouTube. I couldn't see YouTube at all.
Okay, now I have someone else that it has happened to. So wow. Norton! How dare you, Norton?
You know, fun fact about VPNs, they're actually not for security.
They're not a wall? Oh well.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just
man.
actually supposed to be hiding your IP address, which if they find your IP address, then they can still get into your system. It's just, that's all it does. So,
Yeah, I heard you gotta do like multiple layers for real security.
yeah.
I don't have the money for that.
Yeah. Who does? I don't worry about it. I'm like, I'm just a regular old Joe, man. Like, I don't need nobody.
You know, I have nothing on my card. Live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck trying to find money out of me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if the recording is still going then. If
That's
technical
definitely-
difficulties are a factor.
Well, Slayer's
I think
recording.
the studio-specific Google Drive may have space, but we need to confirm with Dragon. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. Then we just continue where we left off.
All right.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's basically my own mini presentation into the UI. I'll stop sharing my screen in order to allow for Cosmo to show off any level design stuff.
Thank you so much, Grace. That's awesome. I appreciate you so much. I will open it up. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's
Yeah.
yours?
Now I gotta go. Sure. Oh, there it is.
Also, I saw RuneScape Dragon Wilds get put in there, and I'm not one that's ever been into RuneScape, but I think that might get me into it, honestly.
Honestly, if you play that, don't play old school RuneScape or RuneScape 3. If you play that,
Oh,
you're
no.
not gonna like it. You know, because RuneScape Dragon Wilds is a completely different game from RuneScape, original RuneScape. So.
Yeah, never been huge into MMOs, so I think Dragon Wild is definitely the go-to for me when it coming into just the RuneScape lore, I suppose.
Oh, for sure. You know, it definitely has a lot of juicy lore in there too.
Okay, I think my mic issue is fixed.
Hey, there
Nice.
you go. You're back.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Hello.
Sorry, technical
Hello.
difficulties.
How's it going?
Hello.
It's going alright.
Yeah.
That's good. If things had just worked for me, I'd feel very great. But today just isn't the day, of course. you
Oh
know.
no.
Oh, hi, Hallie. What's
Uh-oh.
up?
How's it going, Slayer?
Hi. It's going pretty good so far.
Awesome.
Do we have any other... Oh, we're moving on to
Oh.
Cosmos updates.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind, just saw it.
Yeah.
Looks like we're seeing some lights. A little darker mood. I like it.
Mm.
Yeah, I color coded and I'm I worked at level 2 a little more and then I went to level 1 to color code. So yeah, up here is where there's gonna be level 1, you learn how to jump and then double jump, and then there's some bats and bad enemies. Well, anyways, up there was you go and get a treasure. So to continue the level, we go this way, and then you see like a line of spikes getting a little more dangerous, a little more double jump action. I actually did a lot of trial and error to make sure it's as fun as possible. I know it's like boring right now, but I did add spikes and there's gonna be moving platforms and oh frick. Wow, frick! Why'd I do that? Anyway.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We've seen this before the last time. All I did was add really color and then added a few more like structures, and this one was supposed to be like up here more so you can get through. And this was inspired by Super Metroid. This whole top going up like this, and the treasure to the left, and then like I said before, up here there's gonna be. And I did change it, so it's a lot easier to get up now. And, yeah, that's where the shop is going to be. But level 2 is what I worked on a little more. I guess gotta save it. There we go. And,
Ooh.
Ooh.
so, it's not complete yet, but, the main... So, how do I say this? Yeah, so, up on the very top where you see, like, a little Super Mario World chocolate little mountain, something's gonna be up there. I don't know what, but something's gonna be up there. And then I worked on this a lot to make sure it was fun platforming, move some trees, and I worked on this part like for a half hour because it was very weird at first. Now I'm imagining like a big tree with branches and kind of like that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I did that, so it's perfect, kind of perfect double jumping in a way. Lava down here. Grass, lava, spikes, that whole yeah. Whoops! Now I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Or get hurt. Yeah, and I just worked on it. Making sure some rocks coming out of the lava. It's just being developed a little more, and there's enemies, of course. And then maybe there's gonna be like a trap somewhere. But anyway, that's about all I have for what I worked on today, and then. I think I'm going to start level 3 and then work on developing level 1 and 2 more so, and then start 3 for next week.
All right, sounds great. Hey, level looks really good.
Thanks. I try to work. You know, with college. You guys know. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate you all. I save all. Yeah. Didn't I save it and then submit content? There we go. What should I put for the comment here? You all rock. Heart. All right.
Hi, Dragon.
Oh, hey, Dragon. What's up? How you doing, boss? Or Dragon? Or you? I'm fired.
Okay. Hope you get well soon.
But
Oh, wait,
And
chat.
Raven has joined us.
Hey, Raven. Hey, Dragon.
Hello, guys. Yep.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Dragon.
Welcome here.
alrighty.
What's going on?
Well,
Alright, so I'll show some of the damage system. If you guys would like to do that.
Sure, that's awesome. Or that would be awesome.
Alright, so
Come on.
we so we were all talking about a mana regen system, and I just made a basic counter. So when the player starts, then it just has a basic amount of mana at the start, and whenever it uses magic, it takes off the mana cost. And then as long as it's not below 0, then keep using mana. But then when we decide to implement casting, here is where we can decide like if it's a dual casted spell or a single cast spell. And so with the single cast spells, you'll use whatever element you're using and then put in the code here to say, hey, this is what this spell is going to do. Thank you. And then this right here, the structure explains what type of, or how much mana to use, what type of spell it is, if it's dual cast or not, and then the multi-cast is another struct that just holds all of the multi-cast spells.
Oh, wow.
If you're gonna do a switch. Then I went through and made an enum for each switch, so you can say, hey, I want to use Fire Ice and explain what Fire Ice is going to do, or you want to do a Wind one, you just do a switch here, and then you can pull off and do Wind Earth. Like
That is so awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I love this is cool.
yeah, so that's the basic implementation of it. I haven't exactly figured out how to get this working yet, so let's hold on there. But the single cast spells are working just fine.
Oh, for sure. That's awesome what you have so far. That's cool. I mean, I can't do that.
You're good. And then this is the basic mana regen. From the start of the game, what's this called? It's just going to set a timer how frequent you want the regen to be. So this variable can be changed. I know that later on in levels, or like when they purchase the items, there's going to be more mana regen throughout. So we can change the variable here to give the mana faster, or you can change the amount of mana you want to be recovered. Either way works. And then that's what that does. And then I color organize the comments. So black is anything for a death comment. So anything doing the
I love your comment colors.
Anything like that, thank you. And red is going to be for anything like melee combat related. So for here, I haven't implemented block functionality yet, but that's going to be block. And then this will be the damage response. So when the player or enemy gets hit, then they will have a response of what's going to happen. So I'll show you that switch here. So this is the switch for it. So if it's like a regular hit reaction, like just getting hit once, then we can do an animation there. And then a stagger, we can have them slide back, and then like get knock back for a second. Knock back, we can actually have them fly, and then a stun, we can stop them from doing anything for like 2 seconds. That will be in there eventually. And so
I love how you have things set up also, like before they're, yeah, I like all your setups too.
Thank you. I put these into actor components so that instead of having to re-implement the code on whatever, we can actually just add the actor component and then put it on whatever we want, and then this will be basically used on them. Like all this will be accessible. So very modular. And then for here, this is how the take damage will like work. There's a structure here and it has all these variables here. And the damage type, that's going to also be like the elemental damage, the projectile, explosion, environment. Like this will be that kind of damage depending on what the weapons or item that we use to attack with happens with. And then I made a macro here to decide if there's going to be a block or if it can be blocked. And if it does get blocked, then don't do damage. If you did block it, then do the block damage. If you can't block the whole thing, and if you just didn't block it, just do this damage right here. And of course, if your player's dead, then call it dead, don't do it. But if you're not dead, then check if the attack is interruptible. So if the attack's interruptible, then go on and do the damage response for your attack and then damage the player.
My goodness.
So this is,
Can you say perfect?
no. And so this is all built on interfaces. So when we go here, we have the basic damage system and the BPI damage interface. So the interfaces just have very simple functions in them, and when you add this interface onto with the actor component, you go in here and you just double click on the interface. This take damage is this function here. See, that's just that. And so just plug that in and boom. That's all you have to do to implement it into a enemy character, whatever you want to do. But this is it working in action. Can you guys see it? Okay. So
Yeah,
boom, the enemy hits me. I can hit the enemy.
You already
And
have that. Wow.
If I use magic, then you see how it slowly ticks up over time.
Yeah. Hey, Zeke, when he was describing all the programming and the blueprints and the systems and looking at this, it's pretty damn accurate, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And then after the enemy dies, then the enemy dies, and then I don't have any code saying like remove the UI, remove the character, or whatever, because I didn't go in too far in depth with that because I didn't think that was necessary for this point. But yeah, so that's basically the damage and mana system that we have right now.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
we
say
can
that-
basically move those bars up into like a HUD
Yeah.
corner or something, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they're also
Okay,
just
yeah.
right
I think
here.
I'll just maintain those two colors then, like red and blue, just because those are like the standards for depicting mana and health.
Oh,
Right.
great. So
And, like-
you can change them into whatever. Just literally
Yeah,
go in-
no. I was just thinking I just keep them the way that they are because that's how it is in like nearly all of my reference photos too.
Yeah, most people will relate to that.
and that's-
But you're right. It could be any color. It could be we can relate to. It really doesn't. It could be purple and yellow. But yeah. When you're in Full Sail and the professor's like showing you stuff, all your code looks exactly like someone professional is showing us how to do something.
I'm glad. I mean, that's what Full Sail taught me.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks amazing.
Yet,
I only
Yes,
understand half of this.
see such clean.
We should. No, I
blueprint.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
I said it warms my heart to see such clean and organized blueprint.
Oh yes, I am very happy that that does that because it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're over here in the chat. Oh, I see you now. Okay, yeah, I'll keep reading the chat. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I've been kissing your ass.
You guys gotta calm down. It's just one thing. It's just one thing.
No, I know. It's something I can't do, and it's just so cool to see it all with the systems me and Zeke were working on early on, like months ago, and then see it in this. It's just cool to see because of everything we worked on.
Nice. Yeah, and then after this, I will start working on the combo system. That'll be a little different. I'm trying to figure out a way to like have the regular melee combos, but then Zeke and I were talking about having the character mix in the magic attacks with the melee combos. So I'm still trying to figure out if how we can do the combo system, and then like you press like your magic key, and then you'll like 1 2 magic attack, and then 3 4 or 4 5 into the next combo after that. I'm still seeing how to work on that.
Right, and yeah, I just get excited, and even for my own game, my Super Nintendo RPG, I did like a lava puzzle system, and I got so excited over that. So I apologize if it seems like weird, but no, it's all coming together, and it's just exciting.
Yeah.
And you and Grace together, and Zeke and everyone else that made all these ideas happen, and with what we talked about today, it's moving forward in a great direction, and I appreciate all of you. That's all I got to say, pretty much. We can move forward and have a good time.
Yes. Basically, this week, my goal is to basically go into the project myself and attempt to create some basic canvas panels and, like, just create, even if it's not functioning, I'll just create, like, the HUD as we want it to be. As, like, I'll probably, like, use that text, the current element text thing as a base, and see what I can do just moving stuff around.
I was muted. Sounds good. Yeah, my goal. I already said my goal. I'll work on the level more.
Yep. Well, I guess it's my turn now.
Zeke's turn.
Basically, me and Marley have been working on creating the actual asset list for the levels and everything else. And this is where we're going to put like all of the stuff that is in the game. So let me share my screen. So far, since we started off with just miscellaneous stuff and tutorial and the void world, since that has the least amount of stuff, I organized it with giving like brief details of what these are, so it gives like a better example of what to expect, and then there will be like comment sections that shows more detail about what those things are, and along with reference images where we can just grab links. Recently today,
Nice.
not today. Recently, yesterday, we was also working in the medieval world, but right now I'm just showing off in the miscellaneous and all the other. And like
I like the system and table you guys made with the NPC, and then this one. Nice. That's really organized.
Thanks. Tutorial. I also added like the tutorial level, since like basically that would technically count as a level as its own. Can't talk today. Like when I get more into like the other levels, I'm going to put in like the other stuff where it has the details and the reference list as well.
Nice.
So far, I feel like the void world is finished, but if anybody got any idea.
Can you put the site in chat, please?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Not that
Oh, you're good, buddy. I mean,
And
you're streaming it. I just want to see it bigger. That's all.
no, I understand. And this will be an example of like if I didn't have the link for the Google Drive where I could put the reference, but like here's an example. Just go here, grab one of these references as like to get a big picture of what it's supposed to look like. And then just continues like going to the modern era, the space, and the World War. And so I was working on this more than I had time to, but I will continue working on my drop. Tomorrow I have like but I'll start like more on the weekends because tomorrow I got an interview going. Hopefully I get it.
Hey, buddy. I wish the best for you with your interview, Zeke, and that sounds good.
Thanks. So, anybody got any questions?
Mm, nope.
I don't that
Nothing I can think of.
My comment is this meeting was one of the best meetings I've ever had here because of how organized and how many people. It just you guys rock.
Woo!
Thank you.
I have nothing else, Master Slayer, except that we also do a D&D eventually, maybe this summer.
Yeah, we'll have to see who all is interested in doing that and see who we can put as our DM, and I think that
Thanks,
would be
Brad.
super fun.
I wouldn't mind. But I know other people might be better at it. Maybe Zeke, the narrative genius.
Thank you. Also, today I was working on the narrative design. I mean, the backstory for Mordred, but I fell asleep during the time I was writing it.
Oh no.
Just
No
at the
worries.
bullet.
How you doing, Raven? Evil Brat, whatever you want me to call you. I hope y'all are doing well.
I don't really have any updates on my end. I have been trying to fix what was done because it last time because it just didn't work as intended with the going backwards for the switching for the. So it just made more sense to add everything back in and have it go that direction, the way that Zeke had it before. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with the thought process behind how it was done, but it was just it for whatever reason it didn't really pan out well.
Dang.
That way.
Okay. I'll do some testing on my end and see why it didn't work.
Okay, sounds good.
I am going to look
Okay, hon, go ahead.
can someone refresh my memory on where I gotta look on GitHub or invite?
One second. Okay, where the heck was that one?
Sounds good, Teo. Nice.
Okay. I believe you go into the repository, you go to your settings of that repository, and then you add a collaborator. I think.
So,
That does sound right. I just haven't been in there for a while because I had to do reform that one.
Yeah, no worries. Do your thing. I'm not the best GitHub either. I forgot how to do everything.
Okay, so I am going to grab the wait, gotta make sure I don't already have it. And I do not in this channel. So I'm going to post that there. That was when we were setting up and doing the invite stuff for getting me in the project. And it should be fairly similar for everyone else. It's in the team meeting recordings chat for anybody who wants to take a look at it. Ooh, very nice. Nice job, Teo.
Hey guys, I was just curious if there's anything else to talk about right now, or I'm being failed by my family.
I believe I'm about to leave too. I think we're all about done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I appreciate all of you again. I know I say that all the time, but yeah.
Real quick, Hallie, do we have any updates
Oh,
on
sorry.
anything your end? Just real fast before we end the meeting.
I didn't mean to. I forgot.
If you guys want, I can switch you guys to my computer. I mean, the characters currently that I have in Maya, they'll have to get UV'd, of course, but those are almost ready. But lately I've been very busy with work and I've been unable to do much.
It seemed like you did a lot. I mean, that Drake. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not
But
trying
if
to
you
say.
want to take a look at what I have currently, I'm okay with showing it, even though I've been busy, you know.
Whatever you want.
I mean, even if you like post pictures in the chat, at least we can look at it that way if you don't
Or
wanna...
I can just share my screen and I can take you guys. I have Maya open and I can also open ZBrush, so.
whatever works.
I just wish we had more 3D modelers I can test these models to, because I could use help on UVs.
Well, I don't want to say anything, but we might be getting help soon with modelers. Maybe.
Because I just thought it could be able to test the models, 3D models to do. So.
Understandable, yeah. We're working on it, and we're gonna try to help you as much as possible. And we appreciate you so much. And yeah, you can show us however you want.
Is I was gonna tell you guys I've done the work already, but who's gonna help me on UVs? That's the thing.
Definitely have to figure that out and help you out. Yeah, I mean, even if we have secondary skills or just hire a person soon, we'll help you out. And
yeah, the reason why I'm asking this because I have a ton. I mean, can you guys handle the amount of work I've done?
Dragon said he would be able to help you, Hallie, with the blueprints. UVs.
Okay, the reason why is because this is the amount. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Okay, I just want to find out. The Triceratops is done, so you guys don't have to worry about him.
oh my goodness, that's awesome.
I told you guys I have a bunch, so that's why it's a handful. That's what I'm saying. So the Pyroraptor, I have the Triceratops, the Digital Demon. Of course, I'll have to work on fixing these issues. I don't know how it happened.
You've
But
done a lot more than you think.
the Digital Demon is here, the Stegosaurus is here, the Centaur. So that's why I was saying I have my hands full. So you guys are looking at our 5 playable characters already. I just need help with UVs.
Right.
And
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, and we understand you, and we're gonna help you. And Dragon said he could help you for sure, and we probably might be hiring someone soon. So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they look awesome.
Because
Yeah, they're cool.
I've already done the amount of work already, and we have 5, I'd say 5 total ready to get UV'd. So these can go and get set for rigging at any time, I would say. And then so Mordred, well, I know we just started him yesterday. Can you guys see?
Yes.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Looking great.
Yeah, he's a lot of poly, but for that reason, I already found ways where he's for realism.
Wow, that is so cool.
That's super cool.
Good job. The detail, my goodness, look at the detail.
I honestly don't know how big he is in size, so that's why I was kind of curious.
Even mini dragons can be that cool looking. Yeah, I don't know what to say except wow and thanks, and you're awesome.
And also, I could open Ko. Well, I don't know what happened to Ko, but I did give a new version to Ko. By the way, I'm gonna get him open. So that's Mordred, and I'm opening Ko right now. This is him currently. He doesn't have his cloak right now, but I want to see if we can try X-Gen and get him some realistic hair and stuff like that.
Wow,
What do you guys think?
really good.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, that's looking good.
so I've been kind of working on the side and studying X-Gen, so I don't know what your guys' preference for his hair and everything is for what you're seeing overall. I've not started the cloak yet, so. But I mean, overall, this is, if I remove the head, this is pretty much what he looks like overall. But I don't know, honestly, because I just want to make sure I'm on track. Is he lacking things?
Let me look over the images you sent me before. Because I know you sent me a bunch of images of Ko when in his previous form.
So, if you want to see his chest, I tried to slim it down the best I could.
So let's talk about Evron.
I knew everyone needed work. I may have to redo him.
Oh, where's the image? If that's Dang it.
Yeah, you did an amazing job, and if you know, I think honestly, if you don't like, you said you done so much, then you're kind of ahead, and it's like much appreciated. It looks great, amazing, and if you want to take like a break for a week, you know, and help, you know, you,
And-
yeah.
and- Seems off with the anatomy or anything.
Zeke
Not as
or
far as I can see.
7:00 p.m.
Most of
It looks good to me.
not
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
So you guys don't think there's any errors in the anatomy? Nothing I missed?
Yeah.
Can you do wireframe mode in ZBrush? I can't remember for sure.
Here, I can. He's on subdivision level right now.
That actually looks pretty good.
I think if
So-
I remember correctly,
This I've been following Jay Hill and stuff like that. So I've been kind of remeshing, kind of keep making sure that I'm keeping the topology in check, so this way the game works out nice as possible. So, what do you guys think?
it looks good. I just can't remember. I really can't remember his facial features after I know I've written it down and like it was written in the previous like channel, and I just can't remember it on top.
Those
I can't believe
images for you immediately. I can get those for you.
Why are you echoing? I've got my speakers off.
I wonder.
Do me a favor, turn your sound off. And I'll turn my sound on.
Okay, go ahead, honey. 'Cause I have mine on.
It might be because your sound and your mic are so close together.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I have the impression, but I found out to get you guys good glasses, we need to make an alpha, but does anyone have Photoshop? I hate to ask this.
Yeah, I don't have Photoshop. I mean, I
Yeah.
can get the free
I
one.
don't either.
Oh, darn it. I need
I mean,
I severely wish I had
I
it.
would have Photoshop, but I have no idea what I'm doing with Photoshop. That is a
Yeah.
whole different animal for me personally.
Because I have some glasses, so I don't know if you guys could still see my screen. I have some glasses here for code that I found, but I need Photoshop or some kind of program to turn them into an alpha so I can bring them into ZBrush. Because I found a video where we can do that, where we can get good, clean glasses.
Holly, I believe Dragon said
But
send
I
what you
need
need.
Photoshop. So,
Dragon said
Oh.
send anything you need to him, and he has Photoshop.
that's why I'm asking. I don't mean to ask you guys this. I feel a total loss right now. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
But-
cool.
You know, you're good. This is what we're here for.
I found them on the internet. So, what do you guys think?
It's good.
I just need Photoshop. That's the problem. And the reason why I found this, I found a tutorial where I could get good, clean, smart glasses for Ko himself. But the only way to do this is if I had Photoshop in my hands, I would show you the process.
in
what
chat.
they did was erase this part, and then I think all they really did was just pretty much pull the glass arms directly from the glasses in ZBrush, but technically you already have a nice looking frame like this. You know?
Yeah, we
Dragon
understand.
said in chat he has Photoshop to help you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if GIMP will do just as good, but the only thing with the glasses is I'm wanting to turn these into an alpha and stuff like that, and I can go in. So in this way, I can go to and if we have an alpha and stuff like that, so like for instance, if you see around his face and stuff like that, we can just simply come in here, import alpha, and
Yeah.
I mean I'm just demonstrating because
Hallie, Dragon's been saying that he has Photoshop. You can send him the image.
okay, I'm sorry, I apologize.
It's okay. I tried.
You've been under a lot of pressure working on these characters. I say you've been working on these characters by yourself, and like we appreciate all the work you have done. You just need to take us some time to relax more and take some break, because like you have done a lot for us, and we really appreciate it.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to fail you guys. It's just it's been insane this month and everything, and I'm about to explode. You know what I mean?
So much. You can take a break. You know, you've done so much. We appreciate you. I mean, they're so good too.
Hey, your work is really good, Hallie, and it does sound like you do need a break. You can take a break and just collect yourself. You really do need this break, okay?
This is why I'm total wreck right now. I'm so sorry.
Hugs. We're good. Right. We're here for you. And you know what? You've done so much. It's just like amazing. So yeah, please take a break, like Zeke said.
Dragon also said you've been kicking butt, so don't think for a second that you're failing anyone. So if you need to take a break for a little bit, definitely do it. Like, we don't want to push you too hard. And that, again, that goes for anyone. Like, if you're pushing really hard and you need a little bit of a breather for a couple of days or, you know, close to a week just to relax and chill for a little bit, by all means do it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just I have been trying to figure out, it's just what I'm struggling with most is time management, and time management is not my friend. And I'm trying my best to work with it and everything. You know?
Yes, and we understand. Right now we're not forcing you to do anything that would require you to have a deadline for something. We just expect you all we expect you is to have like at least something to show us. But if you don't have anything, then that's cool too, because like we know you probably need a break and you want to just relax a bit before you get your mind back on track on whatever project or whatever work that you're actually doing at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, because I have 5 characters plus that's 7 characters total, and I need to see if I can get back those dinosaurs. I mean, I have been fighting my computer too sometimes. So, me and my computer are not getting along, and neither me or the softwares are getting along, so they've been crashing on me sometimes, so.
And that happens sometimes.
I say that the best option we can have for these characters is if you could like try to like can we edit like the characters in like Blender and stuff with an FBX file?
I think you guys could. What are you wanting to edit them with?
No, I'm saying like if we could like make the UVs in Blender, like just for like those who, if any one of us is good with Blender, we can try using that for a bit. So if like because like we don't have like Maya to like do that.
Yeah, I think you can edit it in Blender. I think that should be fine. I just don't
know it will break typology.
And if you guys want me to ship the FBX files, I can. Or just the file itself. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Hallie, Dragon said no, it would break typology. It would have to be in Maya.
Oh, man.
If it was built in Maya, hold on one second. If it was built in Maya and you take it to Blender, Maya is primarily quads. Blender is primarily trides.
Okay.
Everything will be turned into tries, and then when you try to put it back in Maya, it'll be all broken and have to be basically remodeled. So
the reason why I say this is because these characters were all done in ZBrush. They weren't necessarily made in Maya. So
ZBrush and Maya work well together. ZBrush and Blender work well together. But if there's gonna be anything where it's going into Maya, which that's where Peter does his rigging, so it will be going into Maya. You don't want to interchange Blender and Maya. You either want to do the whole model in one or the other.
okay.
But I
So
have
I don't know what. Can you guys tell me what the expectations for the textures? I mean, we did him already, so I won't worry about him. So the digital demon, magma raptor, stegosaurus, centaur. What are the materials I need to use for the characters to apply the right textures? Because I'm weak-minded when it comes to textures. I'm still learning the development, and that's why I'm asking what kind of textures do we need to apply.
Hold on.
Dragon said, hold on one.
Yeah. Give Dragon just a second.
I don't know the answer to the textures part, scales and stuff.
No, because the most important thing is I want to make sure you guys are having something to work with, too. So, you know.
I mean, you're farther ahead than all of us, I believe, because look at how much you've done.
Dragon said for the demon wings, are we thinking a thin membrane skin? I was
membrane. Yeah.
Does Dragon have a reference for the idea that he wants to go for?
I'm getting called. Oh, that was great. Who said? All right. See you, great. You can have a good night.
Oh, I missed something in the chat. All right. Have a good night. Thank you for everything. That was awesome.
Night, Grace.
For the digital demons, I was thinking more that like their wings, like the parts that, like the bone part, and would be more like a. It would look more like a digital type, like cybernetics, more like metal, while the actual wing part would look more like just like it would have that demon type of wing to it. Like it would be like half cybernetic, half.
So if you guys don't, can I write it down in Notepad? I mean, if it's okay, I just want to
Okay,
get.
if you want to write down a notepad, that's cool. Okay.
Well, I mean, the reason why is because I need to find out the right type of textures, and I mean, I could even show you guys Substance Painter, and we can. I mean, so I mean, I could easily do the paint work in Substance Painter. I'm sorry if I feel that I'm asking so many questions, but
You're
I'm
totally
just
fine.
trying to get this correct, and we could still get textures correct, and that's why I'm scared of texturing sometimes because, I mean, yeah, obviously there's a lot of materials here.
Yeah, I understand what you're feeling. When I was taking the design class in Full Sail, my character looks more like a fish than it did a human.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
it was that bad.
I'm just being like super honest right now. So if I'm taking like, so we have this, if I were to take that wing, I mean, we're still obviously working on the wing still. So see, the thing
Yeah.
of it is, this is kind of where I'm struggling. If I can kind of show you a little bit. So with this wing and stuff in Substance Painter, see, I don't necessarily know what feathers are really made out of. So
Yeah,
it's
don't
like
worry
I'm
about
sitting
feathers
here
and
trying to look up stuff like feather material, but then I keep getting things incorrect for the Pegasus, but I don't know. I mean, even with my sight, I really don't know what I'm looking at here with the angel
You
wing.
want, here's
You
a
know,
question. Here's a question. Do you want to take a week off and work on that next week?
yes,
I don't know.
I think it would be. I think
This
it
is
would be a good idea.
You've done
sure.
so much,
So,
and then now you're getting deep into it. With it's like I mean we want to try to give you a break because you've done more than a lot. You've done a lot. We appreciate you
Right.
so much, and we want to help you.
Yeah, and then the
So
truth, we don't even have a Pegasus in the game.
I'm really good with UVs, but this is my biggest dilemma with textures is I'm my brain goes into a big confusion and stuff like that, and like I'm sitting here trying to find the correct type of texture to look for, and then all of a sudden, I mean, like I said, I'm seriously fighting this all the time, and I'm even learning how to texture and work, so I personally don't know exactly how to find the feather textures directly from the internet because they're nowhere to be found. You know?
Yeah, it's all good. You just need a break, okay? You've been overworking your mind, thinking about so many things about
And you keep
this
going
character
back to it.
and
Yeah,
this
it's
and that.
like
You
please,
need some time
sir,
off
you've done
to
so much.
get your mind back on. A week will definitely work well, okay? Trust me.
That's why I seriously need assistance. So like I said, I like with these characters, I don't know necessarily the type of textures we're looking at, so I'm confused. So
So
Yeah,
I think so. I have a good summary here. Okay, so one, you've done a tremendous amount. Two, it's okay. Please take a break if you can. Three, we're gonna get you help with Dragon, with maybe a new hire. So I think like overall it's positive like vibes, and you're awesome.
yeah, I try to be, you know.
Well, you are.
well,
So
you're definitely doing a great job with it so far. Dragon also said hold off on the demon so that he can create the wing material for you to use for that.
See, and I
Um,
wish I knew Substance Designer, but I'm afraid of that program. So that's
and
the
it's
thing.
cool,
I want
okay?
to learn Substance Designer, and I'm wondering, could Dragon, can you make some time to teach me, please? Please.
He said, if I can get Miss Jessica to come on board, you will have some terrific help.
That's
yeah, and
awesome.
I also need the speaking of modelers, I need the questions that I need to ask the other modeler that is waiting for interview stuff when you get a chance, Dragon.
And he said he'll work on some mentoring on design. There.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll help you with the designer.
Awesome. I'm scared to touch designer. That's why. You know. I mean, I have designer in my subscription, but I'm just scared to go into it. That's why.
Okay, will do. I haven't set it up with him yet. So I need to get that scheduled, and then I will let you know when it is, and then you can just hop in with us when we do that one.
Okay.
Because of your modeling expertise, Dragon. So.
I'm gonna take off for the night, but I appreciate everyone, and that this meeting was awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Cosmo, for all your work, and great job with the levels. See ya.
Thanks. I'm gonna try to work harder on them, and you know all the work you've all done, especially Hallie and Grace and Pineapple. Just wow,
Joseph.
You guys are amazing. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
Okay. Also, Hallie, Dragon said, and if I'm not available, maybe we can help.
He was referring to what I was
for the interview.
About.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. There's so much going on with that, so sorry for the confusion there in chat. With that said, am I good to stop the recording now?
Yeah, I feel like that's everything.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah,
okay.
Hallie, don't worry